Welcome back to today's trade recap, and yeah, let's go through how I didn't win, I didn't lose this trade, I exited right here. So let's go through why I took this trade and yeah, my confidence. So let's start on the higher time frames on the 4 hour, and this is probably why I ended up going out at break even and not just taking profit directly. But in the 4 hour, we were in this bearish fair value gap. Although we had a really bearish run to the downside, and we had these lows right here that we just swept. So I figured that we would make a retracement on the hourly, and on top of that, we just before market open, or the candle before market open, broke structure. So I marked this order block out that we took out. Let's just make it a bit clearer to see. So we came into this fair value gap right when market opened, and from there I got my high time frame confluence, so I scaled into the lower time frames, such as 5 minute. And firstly, I looked at GBP JPY, and I saw this fair value gap, so I wanted bearish trades, but I never ended up finding any. I was close on entering right here on this reconstruction and fair value gap entry, but we never got a bearish push out of it, so I never entered. And instead entered right here with final take profits up here firstly. So obviously went pretty good at the beginning, but then at like 11:50 I needed to go to school, so I had class from like 12:20 to 1 p.m. like 1 yeah, I don't know when that class ended, but somewhere right here, because like according to my strategy, I'm exiting before New York session open, and I couldn't do that because I had class. I couldn't use my phone. So when class ended, I saw that we was bearish and then pushed out, so I just exited right away at a $3 profit, which I'm honestly glad to at least not be at least not be minus on the day, because I would have been like maybe $30 minus if I would have exited right here. So I'm happy for that, but obviously my trade never ended up taking stop loss, and yeah, one thing I didn't mention was that I put my stop loss here when I went to school. So if we would take profit, I would just make a 1 to 2:1, which is pretty good. So I just moved it right there. And obviously we took take profit for like 2 hours ago. So if I never would have exited, I would have been like $120 up. But that's that would just be pure luck, honestly. Even though my trade confluence is everything, I thought was pretty good. So it was a winning trade, but according to my strategy, I wouldn't have won this. So yeah, just everything else really consolidated all day, and yeah, I think the reason why we consolidated a lot here was that we had a lot of news at New York session, and on top of that we were in this 4-hour fair value gap that I just explained. So yeah, pretty unfortunate, but that's how it is. Again, happy to not lose the trade at least. So yeah, that's about it. Love and appreciate y'all. Bye.